Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about the importance of unlocking your weapon potential to level 6. So a lot of people are probably rocking your weapon potential level 5 and you haven't unlocked level 6 yet because you need a bunch of those photon chunks 2A and 2B. Well, I'm here to tell you that it is definitely worth the effort to farm for those to get to potential level 6. But before I explain why, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to showcase is my basic stat sheet over here. As you can see, my melee potency is 101% over here, and it's this high because of the augments that I have on my weapons and armors. But something to keep note about your weapons is when you upgrade the weapon potential, this potency plus 34% is actually a very big part of how much damage you deal. So please don't sleep on the weapon potential, because even though augments are important, augments are only going to give you a small amount of the damage. Because as you can see over here, I'm using expensive augments here. I have an Addy Capsule, I have Hal Finale, Mastery 4, Dust Soul 4, as well as Gigas Might 4, and all of that added together only gives me 16.4% potency, versus my weapon's level 5 potential, which gives me 34% potency. So now that we've compared the two, you guys should have a better understanding of how important weapon potentials are. So that being said, we're going to go unlock our potential. We're going to go to our Neo Astron Katana over here and unlock it to level 6, which is actually going to increase our potency to 38%. Now, as for the other substats over here, it's not going to be changing anything. Our Photon Blast gauge charge is still going to be 25%. So as you can see over here, level 5, it's also 25%. And then our PP consumption is going to be reduced by 15% for 90 seconds after using the Photon Blast, exactly the same as the level 5 version. The big difference over here is we're getting that 4% extra potency, and it's going to cost us our Photon Chunks 2A and 2B. So let us do that. Oh, it also costs 400,000 Meseta. So it does cost quite a bit of Meseta. But with that being said, let us unlock our potential, and boom, potential level 6 unlocked. So now that we've upgraded our weapon potential to level 6, we're going to take another look at our stat sheet again, and you're going to see over here that my melee potency is still 101%. So the reason why I wanted to show you this multiple times is to let you know that the weapon potential's potency is not added into your stat sheet. But now comes the big question of how much damage did I actually gain by unlocking potential level 6? Is it worth the investment? Because maybe farming all of those photon chunks is a pain in the butt for you, and you're just wondering, is it worth doing it for all of your different weapons? Well, we're going to find out right now. We're going to jump into the limited time quest, and I'm just going to keep fighting the bosses until I get a crit on my Photon Blast. The reason for this is because when I got a critical strike with Flowing Spring unit at level 5, I crit for 56,000 damage. Well, now we're going to see how much I crit for with Flowing Spring unit level 6, and then we're going to compare it with our 56,000 damage, and we're going to see how much damage we actually gained. So with that being said, I'll see you guys after the B-roll.
Trial start.
And there you go, now I crit for 58,000 damage instead of the old 56,000. Now keep in mind, this is a crit and it was on a photon blast against a broken enemy with a blight round, and we also had Shifter and D-Band. So it was pretty much the perfect storm. However, with my 56k, it was the exact same scenario, so this was the best way to compare the differences. So simply by unlocking my weapon's potential from level 5 to level 6, I gained a maximum damage of 2,000 damage, which is quite a big deal considering that the upgrade cost wasn't actually that much. Sure, it was 400,000 Meseta, but I didn't have to farm for any crazy capsules, I didn't have to gamble at all, I didn't need to spend millions of Meseta on an Addy capsule. It was just built into the weapon, 2,000 damage for free. I personally think that is a very, very good deal and definitely one of the best bang for your buck upgrades that you can do on your weapon. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.